streaming.
Woohoo!
Let me know when we're live.
We are.
We are.
Yay! Well then, hello everyone and welcome. This is the last game of our stream for the 2-year anniversary celebration. Thank you once again for joining us. And with us on this stream is Advo from Evil Guacamole Gaming. He's been on my channel a lot, and I've done a lot of things on his channel, but this is the first time that he's on 4pixels. Go ahead and introduce yourself, say what you do, and anything you'd like to add.
Yay! Oh, I'm very excited to be on the 4pixels. Yes, I am the Devil's Avocado from Evil Guacamole Gaming. I do the YouTubes and actually switching over to VidMe now. But I make the games and the funnies. And I just have to say that, especially with Coco, but with all of y'all, technical, it's been a great pleasure to get to work with you and get to watch what you've made and everything. Although I guess actually I haven't ever done any work with Kinetsu until now, so all the more reason to be excited.
Yay!
But also a special thank you for Kinetsu because of her I've been watching My Hero Academia, and
Yes. Oh, do you like it?
oh yeah,
Oh, I just started that recently too.
It's great.
Good show.
It's good, it's good.
It's very good.
Good
Yes.
stuff.
otherwise known as All Might and his friends.
All
All
Might
Might is the
friends.
main character.
One thing I learned about All Might, like literally like the day after I started watching the show, is that he's canonically bisexual.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yep.
I never knew.
That's awesome.
Me neither.
Yep.
That's super cool.
Where did you see that? That's cool.
I'll see if I can find the post with the like manga caps.
Nice. Oh yeah,
Cool.
because the manga is like really far.
I think this is yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so since we have Advo on board, let's give him Yasuhiro.
No, I was thinking
Yeah.
that too.
I'm sure you'll do great things with him, Advo.
Oh yeah. I love how Yasuhiro has been just switching voices around.
I'm just, I just feel a little strange that like you're all immediately like, yeah, let's give him the dumb guy.
Nothing against you.
It's just like, who do we even pick? I don't want to split up Genocide Jack and Toko since we have that thing going on with Kimi taking one and Kanetsu the other. Kanetsu solidified as Kyoko. I'm solidified as Makoto. I would give up Byakuya, but I think Kanetsu would give a fit if I did that.
Oh
No,
no,
you
you can't
can't.
give up Byakuya.
No.
It's the male what's her name? No,
Carmilla?
Huh? Camilla, yes. I haven't seen Camilla in forever, but I love that voice. I love how like it's the same voice, but yet it's believable both as Camilla and Byakuya, and almost as much believable as the judge.
I do slip into Byakuya as a judge. I don't mean to. Judge deserves so
Do
much
you
better
really?
than that. Sometimes. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but sapphic conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Huh? You need something?
No, it's nothing.
You sure? Okay then.
Okay.
What is it, Makoto? Did you need something?
I need you to crush me.
Oh,
No,
Gladly.
it's nothing.
Really? Well, okay.
It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
Steal it.
Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me.
Okay, Hina, just chill out.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. And what? They even have Proteinzyme X?
Ooh, what's that?
it helps make the perfect little girls, right?
Of course. A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap sweat in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level.
Goodness. Oh yeah?
This is
Aw.
amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then.
I wish Sakura would confess to me. Thank you, God.
Amen.
A gold mine, huh?
Oh, I just gotta ask, is Hangout like ringing every few minutes for everyone or just me?
I haven't been hearing anything.
Yeah, I haven't
I
heard
haven't
that.
heard anything.
Why is it
Tima,
ringing
you
to me?
crazy.
It's ringing for me like every few minutes and it's driving me crazy.
Do you want to like try exiting and re-entering the call?
Yeah, I think I'll try that.
Okay.
Okay. So be right back. I don't even know how to exit the call.
You're trapped.
Help! Okay, there we go. I'll be back.
We've got bears. We've got bears that go gow gow and eat ladies.
What?
And just as I come back, it's ringing again.
Oh.
I didn't realize bears were into ladies.
Are you talking about that Yuri Bear anime?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the anime you were talking to me about?
Yep. Yurikuma Arashi. Here you
Oh,
go.
here we go. My first chance to. I better make a good first impression.
You can do it.
I'm glad this floor got all opened up and all, but it's like a ton of locked rooms up here. It's
Gobble
cool.
gobble.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Gobble gobble indeed. Oh, we were already in here. Or tried to go in here. But yes, you did fine, Advo. Yasuhiro finally having a, like a, I don't know, deep voice. We always gave him such
A
airy
normal voice.
voices.
Yeah, man.
I wanted him to kind of, if I had more lines, and maybe if he ends up having more lines, I'm probably gonna pull out something that, for the sake of Moon, something about boneless something or something. Can I get a boneless necklace?
The nameplate on the door said Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there.
I know, right?
Huh?
Oh, of course.
The door is locked. Damn it.
Boneless.
I've already
Can
taken
I
a good
get
look at
hopeless school?
things around here. You sure you want that? It's not worth the price. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others.
Is it against the rules to break the doors?
No, and I was gonna say he should just like get Sakura in there and bust it down.
True.
But
like,
that would
the-
require thinking and logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Monokuma probably wouldn't like it, but it's not stated anywhere, so
What can he do about it? Like he can
They-
put a rule about it into effect afterwards, but
yeah. But like they could break one door.
yeah.
What, was there a rule about destroying like property or something?
I think
Oh,
they're
right.
right, but it was specific. Yeah, it was specific to the
Mm.
cameras.
Specific to the cameras?
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They load up on some truth bullets here.
Nighttime. Ba-ba.
It's strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras.
Mhm.
Yep, nothing about destroying any other kind of school property, just the surveillance cameras.
So they could destroy one door before Monokuma goes like, "You're not supposed to do that," and at the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they could actually break one of the windows or something, that would work too.
Well, all the windows are barred. Like this, I think this like kind of window here probably just leads to some like indoor garden area. Or maybe
Yeah, I
that's
think-
just a painting. I don't even know.
Or it's just like
Also,
paint on the glass, like a picture.
Yeah, but it moves
not-
slightly when you move the camera, doesn't it? Like it does. It has parallax.
Let me
I
see.
thought.
I can't move it right now. Not long after I get to the dining hall, the others begin to trickle in. And after a few minutes,
Oh, hey. Is everyone? It's everyone.
okay, let's discuss what we all discovered.
Yeah, good idea.
let's see. Huh. Yeah.
But I
But-
think that's a wall behind the trees.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just like some sort
Yeah.
of indoor garden.
It might be a courtyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the building a square? Like a square of hallways?
It's pretty, like, you can
The
see.
building is big.
It doesn't have like a very set. I guess it's more of a rectangle if you had to choose.
Yeah, I mean, it might have walls or something there, but it's not designed to have a central courtyard. Interesting.
Kyoko. The background art style, how do you mean? Like in the way that it's kind of lopsided? She's ignoring me.
Pissed. Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Why
You look
are you happy?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it.
She likes drama in her ODPs.
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
Way too sweet attitude.
Ugh, this is bad.
If only we had the choice to have told her.
Nah, what kind of game would give you that? But you know, at least they didn't give us a fake choice to try and tell her and not actually let us. Oh, wait a minute.
Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the fourth floor. None of them budged an inch.
Just like everywhere else.
escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
Hey, I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The datum center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. Well, you didn't do some searching, did you?
If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
Yeah, it'd
Couldn't
be great
they-
if we had somebody really strong to just knock it down on.
Like if you're,
Who
if they're
cares about
afraid,
the stupid lock?
Go for it,
if they're
Makoto.
afraid to, sorry, if they're afraid to break it down, they could also like lock pick it. Isn't that a thing?
That's possible, but I think they're more unlikely. Like, the only person I think might be able to do that is Kyoko.
I mean, lock
But
picking
we
is
don't-
not that hard.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Ooh, naughty Hime.
I needed.
I've studied
needed-
the principles of it, but I've never done it.
I needed to open the door to my room once.
Uh-huh.
Like after we got like after a break-in at home, we started like every time we left for a long while, we left all the rooms had locks. So besides the house, we also left like all the rooms locked. I think someone did, or I did. I don't remember what happened, but the thing is that apparently the key to my room was inside my room, and my room was locked, and on the 2nd floor.
Wow.
So my dad was just like, "Okay, let's look into how to lock pick a door." And I'm like, "Okay, let's watch YouTube." That's how I learned how to lock pick a door.
I once managed to quote unquote unlock a door, a car door. It was when we got out of the carnival and some people got locked outside of their car. And they're like, "Hey, you're small." They had like the back window of their car just slightly propped open, so one of the guys just lifted me in, and I slipped through that and unlocked it from the inside.
Nice.
Secret agent style, huh?
Also,
Yeah.
my classmates used to unlock some of the doors in my school, in high school.
Oh, I've done that. I've done the credit card thing.
Yeah, the
Except-
credit card thing.
Except what I did, I had a long metal ruler, and the doors I was unlocking were like the art room doors, so they were like two doors that met in the center, and like, so it was really easy to get the whole ruler in there, and then opened it up, and then I went in early to the art room because I
Yeah,
had
we-
art to do.
Yeah, we had some rooms that were like that, also like two doors meeting. And the thing is that my classmates just broke in because we were too lazy and like we didn't want it to sit on the hallway. So we just went and with a card or a student ID or whatever, they were just like until they opened the door. And then the teachers will arrive like, "Why is the door open?" And everyone would be
You
like,
guys-
"Oh,
you guys forgot
it
to
was
lock it."
open. It was open when we arrived. Yeah."
Blame the people that were last here. Yeah, it should be no problem for the world's strongest person that I'm going to treat with respect to knock it down.
She just knocks him down right there.
We need to respect the woman, yes, hero.
What was that?
Oh,
That's why
no,
you don't
that's
reveal
it.
your ideas. You do it after.
Oh, I think that maybe now he puts the rule.
oh, that nipple.
No,
Not the
it
nipple.
gets me every time. No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
I was talking about your gross belly nipple. Yeah. Besides, I've got the best butt in town. So just like
The aliens agree.
get off, step off with your lame self.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Hinga!
Anime noises!
Enemy noise!
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? Yeah.
Sure.
You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
Not as much as in a human mouth, I'm sure.
I mean,
We're on a phone.
be that bad. You're like a machine, weren't you? Like, you're not really a bear.
Oh,
Right.
Did you just try to deny Monokuma his identity?
How dare you?
Listen. What were we talking about? Listen, just don't get mad.
I'm not mad. Freaking Monica.
You're like nuts.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, you idiot. But if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
It's one of the rules. Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
that's why you remember something about not destroying stuff.
Who,
I
me?
forgot.
I've never. I've gone through this entire LP blind.
No, like, that's why I
yeah.
remembered something.
Oh, I didn't hear that you said that you thought you remembered it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was telling Konetsu the other day that what happens to me with games and animes in general is that I remember a bunch of things sometimes, but I don't remember the order in which they
Yeah.
happen.
It's similar with my life and Yasuhiro's life.
Yeah, true. Relatable.
Is he gone? Still smells like bear tit in here. Ooh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for cereal.
I'd kill you for cereal, especially if it's Cheerios.
I'd kill me for cereal. The more I think about this, the more it doesn't.
I like how we got good motives for murder. But if he will go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
But would you do it for Fruit Loops?
Maybe?
Fruit Loops are good, man. I would. I love Fruit Loops.
I even like generic Fruit Loops.
Me
You know,
too.
Fruit Rings.
But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Fuck you, Makoto.
She just
Exactly
mutters
what
it
she was
after her.
thinking.
She mutters it under her breath, and everyone just whips their head towards her. She just acts like nothing happened.
I can see it happening.
I would think they would whip their head to Makoto. It's like, what did you do?
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. That only
Is there
applies to...
LCD?
Yasuhiro's already gone through all of it.
It's all gone.
Well, I like the idea that like he wants to be a druggie, but like he's not smart enough to know how to make things or even know much drugs other than obviously pot he knows. But like, which is why he asked for LCD.
He tries. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. Go get high.
I think you and that person I'm going to respect because I wish for my bones to remain in place are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Sakura can't even be insulted by him. He's just so beneath her.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah, but he's a cowardly piece of shit. I can't imagine him. I mean, unless he really is that dumb, which of course he is.
Of course
So-
he is.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There's no good shit. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons.
Poison?
Poison.
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it will be hard to grab one by mistake.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there.
You know what I would do at this moment? I would go up there, grab all the poisons, and dunk them in the sink.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, why would you even leave
Morikova
them
will
there?
replace them at the next day, probably.
Probably,
True.
but it's still worth a shot.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, you could just go dump them
Yeah.
every day.
If they're gonna capture you against your will, you might as well make them waste their money.
Yep.
Like, make them regret it.
And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? So that we can poison them. And they'll never know.
We should
do you-
poison Byakuya.
Are you suggesting that they might be dangerous people that have ill intent?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Trying to say, are you hitting on me?
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. No, you don't say.
What?
So, has everyone said what they needed to say? Actually, I do want to go back and say Sakura is an ogre, but that's because I think she has layers.
Like an onion?
Sakura is life.
It's a really complex person.
I think so.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Did someone cheer me up because entertain me?
No. But can I say something?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed.
That's... No. I have something I'd like to report. You know, I just had a horrible thought of what if his dad died in that fire.
Oh.
I think he would have mentioned it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, if like you're suddenly revealing this big dramatic thing that happened to you, like my house burned to the ground. It was because my dad set fire to it. You would have also gone the next sentence, and then he died. You know,
Yeah.
his
So...
dad's okay, just
you-
disappointed.
So you guys all remember, right?
Of course, we remember.
You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. I don't know if this is on purpose, but Sayaka's hair is a very different color here too.
Yeah, it's like it looks black, but in the game it's blue.
Yeah.
True.
The CGs have always had slightly different colors.
Hmm.
Oh, what? We looking at me?
It fits. It fits. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Sakaya?
Sakaya. Screenshot.
The Danganronpa typos. Strike again.
But how can that? We've never had a Sakaya.
Sakaya anyway? Sakaya's the 16th student.
Confirmed.
What's this about a kayak? It must be fake.
But if the picture is real,
That's why she had black hair.
then everyone who was in
She's
it,
different.
there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
It can't be. It's gotta be fake. It'd be terrible if there was an alternate school out there where everyone was having a fine time. Never mind, I'm just posting my baseless theory in here. But Monokuma said it was real.
He's
I know
talking
we-
to himself.
I know we could just write that off as a lie, but
Can I knock him out?
Then you trust Monokuma's fucking Kyoko. Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died.
Uh-huh.
Oh. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
Shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
That's not...
Slay him!
What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? Oh, right, it's because you're a woman.
oh, that vagina's getting.
I don't understand why she's so angry.
Because you're hiding shit from her.
Okay. Wait. Wouldn't it make just as much sense that Monokuma could have maybe lied about killing those people somehow? And they're still alive as much as him lying something?
Shh,
Don't try to think Yasuhiro. It's not your strong point.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep. Maybe our good luck will gonna stay if we stop fighting. Yeah. Hey, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still. I have no idea who this is. Byakuya,
feel-
Toko,
Byakuya?
Monokuma?
It's Byakuya.
That's
Are
probably
you
the
still so
Yeah.
conflicted?
Yeah, it's gotta be the fuck.
Ding ding ding.
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice.
Byakuya?
He's alive, damn it!
You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower.
Well,
When
you're
I
ugly
look
without
at
that
you,
star.
Wait, but what's your
how
excuse?
dare you? I will get them back. I swear to you, Makoto. It makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
Oh god.
What?
Sorry for being so ugly.
Listen,
It's
I'm-
very beautiful. Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever is causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
Uh-huh.
Did he finally just say something useful? Byakuya, what have you been up to?
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers.
Oh, you're such a fucking dick.
did you have a
Was-
problem with shrinkage? I have that problem sometimes.
Taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
It's relaxing. Ah, good idea.
This is all so
Hmm.
subtle.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I could use a bath.
A mixed bath.
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been.
I've kind of gone from hemp to sandalwood.
Go take a bath.
When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come here what Alter Ego has to say too?
Oh damn. It's the first time I'm actually doing this. I already heard it with Master. With Master.
You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now?
Shut up! Stop bothering me.
You, just move. Come on, we have to talk to Alter Ego and like the human smell quotient. I got it covered.
No, I made a Master a promise. A promise. Master told me to here, so that's what I'm doing. Man, I can't do Toko's
What
voice.
are you, his dog?
If it's what Master wants, I do anything he asks.
Oh, man. Well, don't let me get involved in this.
She and Anashi can become a couple.
Well, well, fine. If you really want me, go by all means. Achoo!
Hey guys, what's going on?
Go back! Go back!
Just a sneeze on command.
Please move. Maybe.
Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
First the ultra masochist, and now the super sadist. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have this restaurant around you, but there's a sandwich shop like Subways around here called Super Subbies,
Oh god.
and I cannot look at it and not think like I'm the best sub ever.
A super sub.
Oh, Super Subbies. Yeah, I guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face would stand out. So we'll go for the gut.
Are you
Or-
talking about punching genocider?
Or maybe you could walk around her.
What? That sounds like a different solution than mine.
But she's a girl who has killed
Ana-
literally hundreds of guys, but she's a
Yeah.
girl.
a girl, she a thought.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck cares? I've already got mountains of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more?
Then go and do it.
Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay?
Afro Thunder, I kind of dig that.
You're totally not adorable. But I'll make sure you live when I stab you. But it'll hurt like hell.
What?
I have advantage on my attack rolls against women and children, but not if they have an advantage on me.
This guy's the worst.
Have
Hey.
you looked at yourself?
Listen, Kyoko, about that picture from before.
You can fuck right off.
Well, I'm gonna fuck right off.
Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her.
I'm sure she'd
You're a
like
girl, she
that
doesn't
very
care.
much.
Come on, Makoto, just do it.
Do it! Why's it gotta be me?
Because you're bottom bitch.
It's fine. It's not the end of the world if you beg her little.
Because you have no
But-
pride.
The same goes for you.
No, it would be the end of the world for me.
You
Because you
sound
have
like a
pride.
little kid right now.
She's essentially your opponent right now. I'm not sure I trust her to keep her word, even if we did do what she asked.
It's right there. Just go and pick it up.
Wait, what happens if
She's-
you just click on
Hina's
it?
right next to it.
I mean, I
What if
guess they
jacket's
could
sitting
do a
in
team
front
effort.
of the laptop. I can't get to it.
I guess they could do a team effort and try to, like, someone
if-
stops her and
Some...
another one grabs the laptop.
Alright. Alright, Makoto, get on your knees.
Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let me use the laptop.
Hmm. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto. Man, I assumed you'd done this before. It's the 1-2 combo. 1, you drop to your knees. 2, beseech.
Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? That was
Because even I have more pride than you.
Ow.
No one has less pride than Makoto.
I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?"
Oh.
Come on, laugh.
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
I don't know, guys. Sakura's in the room. If Sakura wasn't, then I'd say yeah. She'd take them all out, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sakura could probably keep her occupied.
But I don't know
while
if
everyone
Sakura would
else-
even hurt them. She'd
That's a
probably be
good
like, no, you
point.
can hurt me.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay!
Are you
She's-
guys happy? You made me do that? Are you happy?
Yeah,
I'm looking
everyone's
at all
really
of
happy.
you.
I was. You know how I said I needed something to keep me from being depressed? I'm good.
I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life thinking about what just happened.
I don't want you to be thinking about that at night.
Too late.
In fairness, she did manage to get it.
Hey, Kyoko. Still ignoring me.
Hey, that is sweet. That was top tier begging.
You would know.
I've never been that good at it. I
Uh-huh.
tried.
So you fail at begging, even. You fail at being pathetic.
I asked too many questions.
What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have, anyway? I want one with Sakura.
Sokka would never make you beg.
Here's my main concern.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Just what I thought.
Finally, the time has come.
Man, I'm getting nervous. I'll just think about Makoto being a bitch again. It makes me feel bad.
I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hand started to shake.
Move. Oh!
Quite close.
The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
What,
Kyoko
you're
is
not gonna
stuck in
try to
peace.
get her to beg?
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them.
Can you tell us what you found out?
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's...
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here... It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever? It was The school itself?
This doesn't make any sense unless the school was a criminal organization. Why would they do that?
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Shut the hell up. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Gosh, that's really melodramatic.
What does that mean?
Last. Yeah. This is like, was it? So who would name something like that?
I don't know why that. There was just that pause for Kyoko, and there was a bit of static there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Otherwise known as this tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense.
Are they?
Isn't this mostly what we could have gathered from like the beginning of the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't we find a letter earlier too?
Yep.
Yeah. Like
That
this kind of
says stuff.
confirmed some things that were made
That were
that weren't
almost
explicit.
completely, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't remember.
What this means is, 1 year ago, this thing, the tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was...
Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
And that's all he said.
Then, that's really the end? Got halfway through the answer and that's it? We didn't learn any new information.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far.
Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster is here in the school?
I think she said it was possible.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
But if we break down the door to the room, we die. So what do?
We make a sacrifice. Someone dies to open the door.
I'll find a way.
Go, hero. Oh, well, Kyoko's coming a little unhinged.
What?
No matter what it takes. The headmaster. no matter the cost.
Someone's gonna die.
Kyoko, what's going on?
No matter what the cost of Makoto is.
Very fair assessment.
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him.
She has to?
Yeah, just because I'm listening to you girls. So I was thinking and we were talking about Kyoko. I don't know. So I just wrote she, and then I was like, oh no, wait, it's Monokuma. It's he. It's Monokuma.
Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
Yeah, it's weird that her reaction to the person that has put us in a life or death situation and killed people in front of us over and over elicits a reaction of anger.
Well, I mean, coming from her it is, because she has already seen all this stuff so much, and this is the very first time she's reacted that way to anything, even when she's seen people killed right in front of her. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again.
Did you learn anything else?
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I won't tell you about all the porn I found. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. You can keep that for yourself.
Man, it's over. But how much porn?
Before we get to the porn, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something.
What's your favorite genre of porn?
Yeah. Do you like vanilla or do you something a little more hardcore? There's some really gross stuff in here. I don't think you want to look at it. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed.
They did.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened.
It did.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again.
You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
No, you can
Then-
see. You can focus on all the porn.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a little rest and indulge in this vanilla porn. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone.
Hey, what's this really big folder that's alphabetically right after vanilla?
There is no folder after that. I don't know what you're talking about, avocado. See you later.
The real identity of the mastermind.
With that,
Listen, I just set this all up so that I could have a really elaborate way to hide all my.
hide all your what?
You killed children for this?
Hide all your what? With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry for him.
You feel sorry? He's just a program, man. Huh?
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
Yeah, but like, that's what he was designed to do.
Excuse you.
You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
Yes.
What if I do?
What's it to you?
I kiss
Well,
it
no.
too.
But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
Oh, lost the gendered article.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey, it's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend. Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's an advanced AI.
But what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Uh.
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
Hina, you're easily influenced.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you basically just repeat the last thing you've heard. But I guess I understand where you're coming from. I think. Hey, that's right. That would mean we have more friends. I have multiple friends. Yay, friends.
All his fingers have faces.
I'm doing fine. My name is Pinky. I'm Tommy. uh, yeah, check it. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So anyway,
I thought that was pretty good. It sounded like something I quoted, but like, I think I didn't actually quote it. I made it up. I could be a motivational speaker.
anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? Where the hell's Byakuya?
No, but
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
do
Whew.
you really mean that?
This story's going off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Sakura is good at that.
Yeah, she's good at summarizing
Yeah,
stuff.
that sounds good. It'd be better than whatever melodrama bullshit those two are going at. What was Hope Peak staff like thinking? Oh, why do they want us to kill each other? It's kind of fucked up, man.
Theory time! They said that Hope's Peak is funded by the government. So I believe for some reason something happened that made them want to keep these kids isolated. But then Monokuma took over and he's the one who initiated the whole killing thing. I don't think that was actually part of the original plan.
It's possible that. Oh, theory, because I'm just in the dark as you. Okay, so that what happened was the government set it up, and they were actually planning on it being the ideal situation for everyone in there, but they were isolated. Maybe even as a Fallout type experiment or something, having the best and brightest, whatever. That was their plan. And this was getting them out of whatever the terrible situation was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Monokuma, the headmaster, figured out a loophole where it said that after all of the participants died, then he'd get his school back. And so he's like, well, what if I make it happen so that they kill each other off faster? You know? And then I could have it back in my lifetime instead of after I die.
Interesting.
Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Ooh, maybe Makoto is the mastermind and he's purposely holding that information back from the player.
I don't think he's smart enough for that.
He could be pretending.
Yeah, he even said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? You think you would have heard of it, but again, government probably covered it up.
I don't remember anything like that. Last I checked, all the things that describe that type of event did not happen last year. What about y'all?
I don't really watch the news, so...
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students were killed in a weird experiment where they locked them all in. That'd be
Spoilers.
fucked up.
Spoilers. This is actually the sequel to Corpse Party.
That kind of a catastrophe will have been all over the news. At least one of us will remember that.
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
Totally cover up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
Man, fuck the government. When taxes pay their salaries, they should be handling stuff like that. Unless they are handling it, and that's why it's covered up.
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Kyoko? When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
But even that is a problem not too easily solved.
Yeah, you're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Then I...
Huh?
Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean...
Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Fyakuya's gonna be so mad at me.
Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good idea.
Yeah. I don't want to know what that's... It'd be weird. Hey, Alter Ego, do you have any porn likes?
Quite a bit, actually.
But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger!
Shit, man. Like, take some chamomile tea. Like, we're not gonna break down any doors. Why are you so mad, bro?
Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage!
Don't get so angry. Let me center your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for... I don't have fangs. I'm not understanding. Wait, he just chanted an incantation of devastation.
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, okay.
But what's he talking about?
Dot dot dot.
Byakuya is doing some shit.
Bing bong. He went to go tell on us. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. So, it's nighttime.
Time to sleep.
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
Yeah. It's my meditation time anyway.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Makoto.
What? We're going to bed together? So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night.
Who's gonna die? Probably somebody.
Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice.
Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. And that's the secret origin of Monokuma.
Sometimes I wonder if these stories like actually happened during production. Some
It
of them.
sounds like something that happened in the office of Spike Chunsoft.
I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest.
Is that where the Coco's shrimp lady comes from?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that would that would be relevant to this conversation right now.
Yeah, nah, she comes from she comes from something that barely even qualifies as published. It's just some random person putting their artwork out there on the internet.
Oh.
Some indie developer
Yeah, like
thing.
all their games are through RPG Maker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Same.
Legit yawn. I thought I would make sure I got on mic though, since it was appropriate.
First
Was
thing
appropriate timing.
first, I need to head to the dining hall.
And eat.
Comida.
Yes.
Desayuno. It's not a flashback, Kimmy.
All right, true. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Hina.
Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool.
Begging on the floor.
Huh?
He's into that.
What do you mean?
Swipe it.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend. I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking. So I'm really glad you said it for me.
I just
So,
end up saying the last thing I heard.
You're welcome.
you're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam! You bust out your special power.
That reminds me. I was thinking about it. It's like, what if his like ultra superness is being bottom bitch?
Yeah, that
Because
sounds
he was
about
real
right.
good at it when it came time to beg to get on a laptop.
Sounds legit.
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it.
No, Hina, you already have the perfect person. Even before yesterday, are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It
Kyoko took care of it.
kind of took care of itself, you know? Yeah.
It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hina, are you angling for the poly ending?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I am, right? All right. Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub.
She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Is there anyone else hanging around here in the hallway? Nah. Oh, there you are.
Hey,
It's him.
Ah, Makoto.
Why do you sound so surprised?
Sorry, I was sleeping with my eyes open and standing. If you'd gotten here like a minute earlier, it would have cost me a few more minutes of my life.
now that you've gotten your fighting spirit, let's go find out who's gonna be murdered.
Yay!
What? Why?
Because Kyoko, like, just left.
Kyoko?
Yeah, you know which one Kyoko is, right, Makoto? when a guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen, too. That's why I don't watch porn. And since it's me saying it, you know it's true.
Wouldn't that mean you don't watch straight porn?
Oh.
Wait, they have porn that doesn't involve just a man and a woman?
Let me show
I've-
you a wonderful world.
I've been avoiding porn all this time, and I didn't need to? Anyway,
You're
hurry
welcome.
and make it better.
I can show
Get your
you the
chi.
world.
Chi transfer going on positive loop.
Shining, slippery, wet.
Stop.
Wow.
Why?
Every now and then, Coco, you really surprise me when you pull something surprisingly graphically sexual.
Same. It reminds me
Wait,
of.
what does this have to do with carpet? Oh, I'll tell you.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Yeah,
Kimberly?
breakfast. I'm gonna give me a Sammy.
It's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do?
I don't know, maybe get on your knees again.
That seemed to work.
What were you gonna say, Kime?
I know it's just that the whole slippery and wet thing reminds me that there's actually a similar line in like the second game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
My
Oh wait, I
favorite
think
line.
I've seen that. It's like the girl with the black and purple hair, and she says the world of girl love. It's something like
The
that.
slippery when wet.
It's slippery when wet.
I think I may have seen that.
I love Ibuki.
What do you want?
Well, the breakfast meeting.
You honestly expect me to go?
Right. Oh, as long as I'm here. I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, I'd better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
So, are you going to get on your knees and beg? Because if you don't, I don't want to see you anymore.
Oh, well... He's gone.
Monica said, "Get on your knees again and use that mouth, Makoto."
Excuse me, if your head isn't at my waist height, I don't want anything to do with you. That actually was a better impersonation of that voice that you do, Coco, than I thought I was capable of.
It was pretty good. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her.
Toko.
What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko.
What? You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me.
I think he's just surprised to see you, and like, you know, I don't think anyone thinks their eyes rot out because they look at ugly people. I mean, no one said that to me.
Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind?
Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so
He said no such thing.
I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
I refuse to lose.
Suddenly this turns into a championship. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
Oh, yeah, she said she'd come by after you left. I think her words were, "Fuck that guy."
Fuck me? She wants to fuck me? Later.
I don't think that was the implication, but
You were actually right, Advo.
okay, I think we could just skip that line then.
She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know I said she wanted you to show some back. What the? Oh yeah, I got it right. But you didn't need to show her that much. I kind of did the opposite.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
Oh,
No, that's
hey,
me.
remember what I said about not wanting to see porn? If this is gonna go where I think it is, I need to leave.
You don't understand.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
I'm telling you,
Wow.
it's not like that.
Hina, come on.
Hina, the queen of conclusions.
I know, right? Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Filthy? Me?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, both of you go to the bathroom. I'm not filthy.
It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Shut up. Ooh.
Wait. So is this how the porn goes? That's not between a man and a woman?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Cool, it's working.
You and that lusty body of yours.
Wipe that drool off.
Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that.
Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Stop it.
Wait, is she like? I thought that was like a lie, but she's like oddly uncomfortable by it.
No, she's uncomfortable.
I
think
mean,
she's
I'm
just
uncomfortable too, but
Yeah, I think she's just like uncomfortable with the subject. But yeah, it looks really weird. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweetie hands gripping the big fat chalk. What?
What even?
I don't even know what you're saying. Choco dear, stop. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. What? Stop.
How do you violate a blackboard?
I have no idea. Choco sweetie, you need to stop. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Yes, Sakura, defend your girlfriend.
So,
Yeah.
would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Let's leave Toko alone. I think there's a puddle forming. It's a little weird.
Toko.
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up or something, because it's getting really awkward when mom and dad are like this.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
You thought about like flowers or something?
I'll give her that plant in the background. I'll give her Charlie.
I was just about to say that.
A beautiful plant.
Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up right here. Yeah, it has been a wonderful stream. Thanks to everyone who took the time to stop by. We know that it means a lot to us because we know that everyone's pretty busy. So even if you just dedicated like 10 minutes or have been here all the time, thank you so much. Thank you, Advo, for joining us again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe Kime, Konetsu, did you guys have anyone else that you wanted to specifically thank or anything of that sort?
Did we thank Johnny?
I don't think I think we were saving him for Danganronpa.
All right.
So yeah, a big shout out for him because he
Seriously.
would be a nice Kirigiri. He should be a character in the game. And not that.
Yeah, and like you're probably the one who comments. You and Dahlia are probably the one who have like been with us the longest and have always been commenting. And it's always so nice to see your theories and just your opinions on things. So thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you,
Yes.
Numanica, for coming by. Thank you, Buttons, for coming by. Leifele. Thank you, Ray, for coming by. And I believe Minnie might be out there in the audience, so even if you haven't been commenting, thank you for swinging by. And I hope you guys all have a very good night and day.
Yes,
Hey,
thank you for all your unconditional support during these 2 years. It's been great.
Yeah, what they said.
hey, and to add to that, since I can't thank anyone because I'm not a pixel, but I can uh I can at least represent the fans at least somewhat, and which I think I am most in. Yeah, when it comes to 4pixels, I'm a fan, even though and so that's why I'm so excited that I was here. Um, and y'all have done a great job. You've made so many good LPs over the 2 years. I'm still trying to catch up with some of them, but I'm like every one of them has been well worth the time. Um, and this is coming from a person who watches so much YouTube that I have to watch at an increased speed so that I can jam more YouTube in. So like what I pick to watch is actually like I plan it out significantly. So and 4pixel stuff is always like at the top of my like I gotta keep up with this. I gotta make sure I see all of this.
Aw,
Oh,
thank
Aw.
thank
you.
you.
And I'm hoping for all the best success in the years to come. That this is the kind of content that YouTube and the Let's Play field needs. There needs to be more women that focus on having other women, focus on having representation that is queer and non-white, like that. This is the biggest struggle I have is like I realize how redundant my existence is in the Let's Play world, which is the reason why I spend so much time promoting all the other people that I know, like yourselves, that don't get represented and don't get seen, and as far as I can tell, don't get optimized by a YouTube search. So I'm super excited about the future and more years to come of all the good stuff um, that you're gonna make.
Likewise, the
Oh,
ladder will
thank
climb
you.
together.
Aw.
Yeah, thank you. Like I kind of when I came up with this, it was just I think I told the story before, but I had a channel before in Spanish. Like I was trying to start because I just saw this Chilean Let's Player that I liked, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. It seems fun. Like it was actually pretty fun, and I liked to do it. But then I was like I wanted to get a little more audience, and I was like, maybe I should jump to English. And also, it was kind of out of just pettiness because I like to play games in English, like with English subtitles and everything. Like people were telling me like, "Hey, why don't you put the games in Spanish?" And I'm just like, I don't like the games in Spanish because like most of the games I were playing also were like Spanish from Spain, and I didn't really like how it sounded. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna play the game in English. And like, so I'm like, oh, maybe I should just start in English. And around that time that I was thinking about that, also I was like, I met Coco, and I think Coco was having the same idea, and I was like, oh, just let's do it together then, because I was actually afraid to do it alone. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad that she wanted to do this, like start this thing with me. Um, I have I don't really remember where the point of just having an all girls thing started.
It started because like the thing that finally kicked us off to deciding to do it was the fact that you saw like a post on Tumblr that was saying I can't wait for the day that there's a popular all girls let's play group, and you're like, let's make it happen.
All right, right, that's happened. Yeah, I'm amazed you remember that. But yeah, I'm so glad you decided to do this with me, and that you're having
No,
so much fun.
I
Like you're
know.
having like you started your whole thing just because you were, yeah, that you like it so much. Um, and that was cool, I guess. I mean, I mostly do this like not to get famous or anything. It's just because I like it. It's fun. Like I like to play video games, and I really like the video game industry. So I like to show video games to people, video games that I like that sometimes I don't see that much out there, like Danganronpa. and yeah, I mean, I think I grabbed Konetsu also when she was also wondering about doing something, and I was like, hey,
I don't remember. I think you were just talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool. I want to do it."
yeah,
And so I just
I
started doing it.
yeah, it was a
He
thing.
dragged you kicking and screaming.
It was a thing because we were talking about something. I can't remember, but also you were like, oh, like I would like to do something. Like, oh, people have told me like I have good voice for like do video stuff, and I
You
was like,
do.
hey,
Nah,
You have a
hey,
very
wanna
cute
join?
voice.
I don't. Nah.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You have very good range.
Nah.
So yeah, I grabbed
I have
her
a very
like
what?
A very good range, I
Yeah,
think
and
you said.
like,
yeah.
oh,
But
like
yeah,
thank you.
I was just like,
And I think like just mm,
yeah, I'm glad you also decided to join in
I am
like
too.
this thing.
yeah, because before doing 4pixels, I had only done anything on the internet through text since I was like 13. So like that very first sort of online let's play that I did was the very first time I started recording myself. And then as like the 2 years went by, I'm like super confident in doing recording and doing voiceover work, and like even making my own YouTube channel where I sat in front of the camera for the first time in my life.
Wait, how long have you had
And I don't
your
get
own?
scared. I've only had it since this year. I made it in February.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wow. I would not have expected
Yeah,
that
and then
because
I
you
got hit
approached
with a
that very
bot.
professionally.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just I've been watching YouTubers and like anime YouTubers for such a long time that I kind of just learned the basics from them.
And you're with.
So
Yeah, got called out.
I call myself out every day.
we call each other out actually. Like,
Oh God,
Mhm.
you should see our like line group. It's just us smearing each other all the time.
my sister was looking the other day because like she just glanced around and she really likes these eyes, the eyes sticker that we send, and I was just
I
showing
love
like,
that
oh,
sticker.
we were like, look, we use it all the time, and she was losing it.
I'm just reminded of and thinking it wanted to mention her, thinking of back in the Lonely Wolf series, the Moxie one, where Maggie's like, "Did you just say that she was the Uki? You you Coco, you weeb." And
Yep.
man,
Coco's the less wave of us. Like probably like it's just me and Konetsu fighting for the most weeb title all the time.
Mhm. And then you come to me. What is this game saying in Japanese?
Because I'm playing Japanese games because I'm trash.
I think it's more weeb to try and play a game in Japanese and like having no idea what it says than to understand Japanese and play it.
Also, I win.
Oh.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You do win.
Because it shows a bigger dysfunction in what you're doing.
It's just that I'm for the ones who don't know, I'm playing a Japanese game that is just pretty much like waifu RPG, just because
You
they put
only
a character
downloaded
that I
because it
like.
has
This doesn't feel very
your
specific.
waifu.
Yes, it has a character that I really like from a show I'm watching now, and I was just like, I need it, and I went into it, and I have no idea what's going on half of the time, but yeah, I'm like level 40.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm level 40 and kicking ass.
Yeah,
And my
yeah.
waifu is the best.
She is actually.
Thank you.
But yeah, like going back to the emotional stuff, like I'm actually like it makes me really happy what you say, Advo, because like as I said, I just started this for like I just want to do it. I just want to have fun and do this like and like play games, like also like popular games, but like mostly games that I like, like to show to people that I like just showing to people games that I like, and because I also think like the most like it's important to just be having fun also while you're
Mhm.
playing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, like and it makes me really glad to see like to hear you say that you really enjoy what we do because that's really that I don't know, it makes me happy. It makes me feel accomplished and I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. And to get, I feel like it feels a little shallow without like bringing up actual example or whatnot. I think really great stuff that has happened on the channel. Uh, um, the all the Danganronpa stuff is really amazing, and also the entire playthrough of was it Last Guardian was really great. Um, I think those are two particularly exceptional that showed off all of your talents. Um, that come off the top of my head.
Mhm.
Um, but also, of course, the new stuff coming in with Pyre and especially the letter. Your guys, the work on the
Yeah,
letter
the letter.
is so good. Like, I was a little worried about like how much you'd be like everybody would be able to really put their talent through with a game that had voice acting for like all the lines, but yeah, it's just everybody's really on point there. So
Thank you.
Thank
Like
you.
I actually kind of wanted to keep the voice acting because uh like I've been going to just it's part of my just being whip trash because I've been going to like conventions and stuff like since you guys started doing like the voices for Danganronpa and things, and like I've been looking into the voice actor thing and I've been started like following voice actors on Twitter of shows that I like, and I see like all I've started to see all the work that goes into it. And since the game was voiced in English, I was like, let's just keep it because it's work that they do, and like sometimes I kind of feel that it will be unfair to try to cover it.
Mhm.
yeah, that's totally fair. I'm with you there in the sense that like um I've been a especially I I mean, I've always been pretty big into cartoons. In fact, what people don't know is that when I was a kid, that was the thing that I I not only wanted to be, like believed I was going to be.
Mm.
So I got really into learning about it into voice. Been trying to check that out. So the voice acting work is top notch in that game, and so um, I think you're right on point there. But you're I've noticed that your work has been improving over over just the amount of time that we've been working on Mermaid Splash. I've
Mhm.
like um you've really I think that has helped you really refine some of it. Um so
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, it's hard to try to make up voices in your second language.
Yeah.
Like I could do voices, sort of do voices in Spanish, but like try to do it in English. It's just been a whole new challenge for me.
yeah. Uh, since given that also second language and stuff, props to Johnny who also English is his second language, but his voice is on EG, Uji.
EG is how I pronounce it. Yeah.
Um, they've been some of them have been really impressive, and actually some of them actually make his accent disappear, which is kind of
Amazing.
it's like, wait, why don't you like? Not that I'm gonna tell anyone, how to speak, but like maybe like if you wanted to seem like you had less of an accent, that might be a way to go about it. Like the really gruff voice that he had, like sounded like really on point. I'm tiptoeing around here because I am the like not just only speak English, but have magnificently failed at any attempt to learn any other language. So, although some of my Spanish wasn't too bad in the one.
Your
Magical
Japanese is great
warrior.
in that Phoenix Wright playthrough.
Nani?
Go,
Oh,
man.
but the only thing I was gonna get to that I kind of barely touched on is it's sad that that Maggie couldn't be here to celebrate with us, and I'm sure that she'd be real proud of all of what y'all been done doing.
sounds
Done
good.
doing.
Yeah. And I'm sure, like, I'm sure she would have, if she was here, she'd already have been doing something today, joining in your stream somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
But I think on that note, we will go ahead and end the stream.
Yeah, no more emotions here.
yeah,
Once again, thank you,
emotions.
everyone. We love you all, and have a good night or day.
Yes, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, 4pixels.